A couple years ago, I hit a wall and I just hit burnout. I was on mother burnout and I just got to the point where I was like, I have to get away. I'm going crazy. I feel like I'm not being a good mom. I feel like I'm not being a good wife. I just need some time to get away and refresh and catch my breath and refocus. I totally forgot to bring my power cord for my sewing machine. I'm gonna have to be going back home to go grab that, but hopefully without the kids knowing. I am starting my personal retreat today and I'm excited and kind of sad because I miss my family already. Usually when I've done these in the past, I've gotten to the point where I'm just like, I have to get out, I need this time alone, I'm so overwhelmed. And I don't necessarily feel that way right now, so it makes me miss my family. It makes me miss Tim and being in my house. But I know I need this time to relax because I'm not gonna get this time again until after baby girl is done nursing. I brought stuff to sew. I have a lot of material I'm gonna be cutting and everything. And I brought my machine, but I did not bring my power cord. I'm so frustrated with that. But the other thing, I'm glad I didn't lift it up onto the table because this thing is heavy, but we'll see how far we get. I'll do a lot of cutting and I can read, and maybe I'll just save the sewing for when I'm back home, or I can just go back home and go get it because I'm not too far away from home. I am staying at a friend's house who was so kind. They are out of town and the dates lined up for me to be able to come and stay at their place while they're out of town, and so thankful for that. So I have a house to myself. I have a cat that's here joining me. Won't stop doing this. Cats are my favorite animal, so I'm okay with it. It's just all the rubbing constantly. I'm like, you're like my kids, always having to be touched. Cutting all my fabric did not take very long, so I ended up having to go back home and pick up my power cord for my sewing machine. I had Tim gather a couple other things for me that I was thinking I needed but could possibly get away with, but since I was going home, got them anyways. So now I can sew. Decided to go to Whole Foods because I don't get to go there very often and find some groceries that I was wanting to get some berries and some yogurt for snack tonight. And while I was there, I was thinking of going through a drive-through and getting fast food for dinner because it was raining outside, but Whole Foods has like a dinner bar kind of thing. So I got food there and it actually looks really, really yummy. That's why I got it, because I was like, this is actually kind of healthy food. If I go fast food, nothing's gonna be healthy. So, kind of enjoying my little dinner here. Good morning. My day yesterday was cut short a little bit. I went to bed early and am waking up and I'm gonna have to have some breakfast and get to sewing and thinking some more. I thought about sitting down later on and having like a heart-to-heart with you guys, but I do my best thinking while I am doing something mundane, like I'm chopping up my breakfast right now. So here are my thoughts as I chop. A couple years ago, I hit a wall and I just hit burnout. I was on mother burnout. And I just got to the point where I was like, I have to get away. I'm going crazy. I feel like I'm not being a good mom. I feel like I'm not being a good wife. I just need some time to get away and refresh and catch my breath and refocus. That first one I like pretty much didn't use my phone at all. I think I talked to Tim the second night. Like it was I need to be secluded time because I was just done. Then the last time that I did this was about a year and a half later, and that one, I think I stayed away from all social media, from all like TV, no electronics or anything. I wanted to pray and think about what did I need? What was gonna refresh me? What was gonna fill me up to be able to go back to my family and be the best mom that God intends me to be? I'm gonna need this break to head into this very busy season of my life. And I wanna be ready for it. I wanna be the best mom and best wife that I can be. And sewing is something that I get to do, that I love and I enjoy, and it refreshes me. And it makes me, I don't know, it makes me feel a little bit closer to God while I'm creating things, and I know that He's created some amazing things in this world. Everything that He's created is amazing. And I don't know, I just feel like I get a little bit of a hand in that while I'm creating as well. A large bowl of fruit with yogurt on top and some granola with chocolate chunks has been my go-to snack recently. It's just, I don't know, it's what I've been craving. And I try to fill up my bowl mostly with fruit so that I'm not eating mostly everything else. I have been enjoying this process of making a table runner for our family. I'm making a fall table runner that I am wanting done in time for Thanksgiving, but I just finished like my first like pattern piece, and it makes me so excited to see it coming together. I wanted to show you guys. Look, it's a leaf. How fun is that? And it just makes me really excited to see that part done. Like I have all these pieces that I've been piecing together. Like all these are done. All these are done, but now I'm putting both of those stacks together, and it just makes me really excited. While I am sitting here sewing, it's always a great time for me to just talk to God and be like, all right, what's going on in my life? What do I need to be working on? Like, what needs to be fixed so I can glorify you better? And sewing and creating just is kind of like one of those things of like that I'm like, use what I'm doing right now to just speak to me. And I just made a big on one of my leaf patterns. They're supposed to look like this with a little stem going straight from the leaf. So I had my other one completed, but looking like this. And this is what my leaf looks like now. It's all in pieces. I had to take it completely apart. Well, not completely, but and back into 4 different pieces, because my mistake was when I sewed these two together, and then those two got sewed onto that, and then this got sewed onto that. There was a lot to take apart, and I'm sitting here like, wow, I had to go almost back. It felt like I was going back to the beginning. I didn't check on the way to make sure that I was on the right path, that things were going well, and I just assumed because I had done this over and over and over again that I got it right. And I feel like that's a lot of our lives. Like, we can have so many things going right, but there's usually one thing or maybe a few things that need to be checked. And it's humbling to have to start over and figure out like, okay, where's the mistake? Where did we go wrong? And how are we gonna fix that mistake? So that's my little lesson on this. Another really cool thing that this project has brought to my mind is I have a lot of scraps. I have 2 bins full of fabric at home, but I'm doing a fall table runner for our table and tried to pick out the different fall colors that I thought could maybe go together. It made me pretty nervous picking them out because I was like, I think they're coming together pretty good. Seeing it come together and seeing the beauty of what's coming together just kind of made me think like that's how our lives are in God's hands. Like, He can take our scraps and He can sew those together and make something so beautiful out of what we have, whether it's stuff that we've been doing well or stuff that we need some work on. And He uses all of it to glorify Him, and in the end makes a beautiful product from it. so thankful to have gotten this time to spend some alone time getting to sew and craft and do things that I enjoy, and just kind of revive me. And it was just great to be able to do that without having to know that I was gonna wake up early to help with the kids and having to cook meals for everybody. I just got to take care of myself and just enjoy some quiet for a while. I highly recommend to every mom out there to get some time to have a retreat. Talk to your husband, figure out what dates work, even if it's just one night away, just to get a little bit of a breather, to gather yourself and make yourself ready to come back and just be a better mom. I hope you enjoyed this little retreat with me, and it's gonna be over a year until I do this again, because it'll be after this little girl is done needing me for nourishment. It'll be a little while, but I think I'm ready for it. I'm excited for what's to come. It's just gonna be a lot of fun, lots of new things happening, and I think I'm ready for it.